Namaste and welcome back to today's episode of Mahabharata Matters. In the previous episode, we saw that Bhagavan Shankara and Parvati had given darshanam to Arjuna. They had given him Pashupatastra as well. He was still recovering from his horripilating encounter with Bhagavan Shankara. Suddenly, the Digdevatas appeared. Kubera, the Devata of the north, Indra, the Devata of the east, Varuna, the Devata of the west, and Yama, the Devata of the south. These are all Adhipatis of these directions. They all suddenly appeared. They all blessed Arjuna. Kubera, Varuna, and Yama gave their signature weapons to Arjuna. They blessed him with their astras. Indra said he had an assignment due for Arjuna in Indraloka. He invited Arjuna to visit him in Amaravati, his city in Indraloka. This was very rare. Kings were able to go to Indraloka after performing many yajnas. But here, Arjuna was invited by Indra himself. He went to visit Indra in Amaravati. Indra took him and made him sit next to him on his throne. Indra was Arjuna's father, so he endearingly made his son sit next to him. There were beautiful apsaras that were performing a dance. Rambha, Urvashi, Menaka, Tilottama, all of these people were entertaining the Sabha. At that time, Arjuna saw Urvashi. Urvashi saw him too. One glance was enough for her to be smitten by Arjuna. She could not eat or sleep. She strolled towards where Arjuna was sleeping and expressed her love towards him. But Arjuna had seen her with a different perspective. His ancestor Pururava had taken a liking to Urvashi many eons ago. He just saw her now. He was looking upon her as his own mother. But Urvashi would not relent. She said the Apsaras are ever young. The rules that apply to the humans do not apply to her. So it was not adharmic for Arjuna to accept her love. But Arjuna was firm. He said, I see in you my mother. I see you just like my mother Kunti, Madri, and even Shachi Devi, Indra's wife. So he requested Urvashi not to insist as he could not accept her love. This angered Urvashi, and she cursed him. She said, of what use is your manliness if you are not accepting my love? So may you lose your manliness and become a eunuch. After spelling this curse, Urvashi left. Arjuna was dumbfounded. He went looking for his friend Chitrasena and narrated to him the curse of Urvashi and her words. Chitrasena went to Indra and narrated the episode to him. Indra was very proud of Arjuna actually. He said that was a feat not possible to many sages, saints, and himself as well. Sages like Vishwamitra and Indra himself in the past had fallen for the love of the Apsaras. But then the resolve of Arjuna was greater than them all. He had refused an Apsara. So, as a reward for that, Indra said he would reduce the term for the curse. He said he would be a eunuch for 1 year. In the next breath, he said this will come in very handy for them in their year of exile. Hiding Arjuna and his identity was not an easy task. Anybody would recognize him wherever he was. This curse would actually help him keep his disguise well in his 13th year. After that, Indra gave him all his astras too. What are our takeaways from this story? Even a curse turned out to be a boon for Arjuna. He uses this to be as Brihannada in his 13th year of exile. What we learn from this is that only events happen, we make it problems based on our raga and dvesha towards those events. If we accept events for what they are, life becomes much easier for us. From now on in the story, we'll start seeing how all the previous events start getting put together. All the vows, the boons, the curses, and the blessings start meeting their purpose. When incidents happen, we will not know their final outcome. So long as we are on the path of dharma, all things will fall in place automatically. With these thoughts, we come to the end of today's episode. Remember, in this series, we are discussing matters of Mahabharata because even today, Mahabharata matters. Hari Om.